The funny thing about these messages today is that as I was meditating on and connecting, I just felt so giddy. And I wasn't giddy before I started connecting with y'all's messages. So I feel as though, of course, there are distractions in your energy. There's things going on that make you sometimes feel low vibrational. You may not always feel low vibrational, but I feel like you have your moments where things get to you. And the fact that, okay, so metal detectors may be significant. The smoke detector is it's beeping because the battery is low and it's up so high that I can't get to it, and maintenance was supposed to come today and they didn't. So one, I'm telling you that because it's going to be going on throughout the message, so be prepared. And also, I feel as though it's going to beep at the most opportune times to give you confirmation on certain messages. um I feel like there are things going on within the collective that you may have depended on someone else to take care of, or you were hoping someone could help you with something, or it's just this energy of trying to trust somebody else to do it and somebody else not coming through. I'm also getting the alternative to that as well. The alternative of, relying on someone, but they're coming through. But I'm picking up mainly and mostly on energies of people not coming through for you. Or even if they come through, it's like they got a secret, they have an ulterior motive behind coming through for you. Threes could be significant. The number 12 or 13 is significant, and the number 7. I'm hearing 5, 6, 7. Something about was it Elvis Presley that did Schoolhouse Rock? Because I'm hearing that song. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Hey. But something about that is significant. So the first message coming through is that somebody feels as though things that they're working towards or trying to manifest or trying to bring into fruition is being held up. It's like it's not coming through. I also feel like someone doesn't feel as powerful or as strong as they should. You seem like you're a very wise energy, very much so. I'm hearing virtuous, but very much so. I'm getting like a very innocent, pure energy from the collective that is connecting with this current message. You might be a fire sign or an air sign or connected to those signs. Another message that I'm picking up on is there's some sort of transformation that happened for you after some sort of, it's like you gave something up, and you giving something up, you stopping something, quitting something, removing something. There was some sort of transformation. There was some sort of transformation that happened because of this. It's happening slowly but surely, but something that was hard, something that was challenging. I'm hearing it headed up some sort of transformation. It like paved the way for something good, for a transformation into something good for you. I feel like you had to stand up to someone. You had to stand your ground on something. You had to stick to your boundaries. And doing so, it feels like the spirit was like, okay, so they ready. They stuck to their boundaries. They said what they meant and they meant what they said. All right, now let's bring in what they've been asking for. I'm hearing that it's not coming in swiftly because you're still settling into this newness. You still have your moments where not that you lose faith, but your faith isn't as high. It's not as strong. So that's why it's coming in slowly, but it's definitely coming in. So of course the guidance is to make the best out of every situation, to think positively, to do things that make you feel good, that make you laugh, that make you happy, make you smile. Oh yeah, don't forget to check the community tab. Hit that the bell notification if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Especially if you feel guided to, if you feel if these messages resonate in any kind of way, hit that like button, drop me a comment, show me some love. And don't forget to check that description box below. So this energy of so it feels like I'm picking up on two different groups, but I also feel like there's someone who resonates with both groups. I want to say so bad that I'm picking up on three groups. So it's like I see two messages, but I feel there are three separate groups. There's a group that is not handling it very well and needs motivation. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes you got to motivate yourself. And we don't like to hear that all the time. We don't like to hear do it yourself. But sometimes in certain spaces, you're meant to do it yourself. Just like when the hero goes on a journey, on a quest, he gets to a point where it's just him and he has to fight through it. Then we have another collective that you're kind of just winging it. And we have another collective that you feel empowered. It's like things come at you, but it empowers you because you know it's coming at you to grow you. It's coming at you for a reason. And some of you know that when tests arrive, you know, when you pass the test, there comes a victory, there comes a celebration. I feel a high energy of loss, or you feel like you lost something or someone. It's never a loss, it's always a lesson. I'm hearing set up for a come up. Okay. Okay. I feel as though your spirit team, they want to connect with you. They want to talk to you. They want you to talk to them. They want you to reach out to them more. Don't be afraid to ask for help, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together. I feel like so a message is coming through of a community of a group of people who share the same goals, interests, or you may be sharing the same experiences. I feel like you need to speak more about the things that you're going through or the things that you are dealing with so that you can connect. It's this energy of like share your story. Whether you like in a store or you're on social media, on the phone, I'm here to share your story. And you're gonna happen upon a divine encounter of someone who y'all can help each other in different ways. You're gonna need to be vocal though, communicative. Don't be so shut off, so to yourself. Don't even be embarrassed about your situation. You'd be surprised at how much you have in common with someone if you just speak your truth. Now, I'm not saying get out there, just tell all your business to anybody, but you can feel the vibe. You have your intuition where you can trust what to say to certain people, to specific people. You can have this feeling of comfortability around someone where you can share whatever it is you need to share. Something about rainbows and wings are very significant. It could also, when I said wings, I thought of actual wings, but then like food, like the chicken wings came to mind as well. So somebody could be having wings, just all saw wings, chicken wings. I feel like someone had to break free from a situation that involved family, or you had to break free from a situation for your family. But that was like the sacrifice that somebody had to make in order to have this transformation. Butterfly in the sky, you can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book. We're reading a rainbow. This song is coming up. That used to be the show. If I ain't watched the show, I definitely listened to the song. I was definitely singing that junk. I can be anything. Okay. You can be anything. Okay, so something that transpired, I feel like it's heavy on your mind, right? And it may be causing a lot of mental conflict, or it might even cause conflict in your physical reality. But it was destined to happen. It happened exactly how it was meant to happen. There was something that you prayed about, something that you asked for, or something that you require, something that you need. That in order for you to get this, you had to go through this. You had to go through this transformation. You had to sacrifice something, something that's near and dear to you, or you're being called to do so. I feel like something that you're meant to sacrifice is holding you back, making you feel stagnant when you really are meant to be a free spirit. You're meant to go with the flow. And as you go with the flow, things are going to fall into place for you. Everything's going to work out for you. But you have to take chances. You have to, take these leaps of faith in order to get to what you're focused on getting to. I'm hearing if it's too hard, let it go. And that's easier said than done, but that's the message that's coming through. If it's too hard, let it go. Yeah. Somebody took a loss on something, or you either took a loss on something, or something just gives you a lot of heartache when you think about it, or as you're experiencing it. There's this massive energy of release or needing to release from something, needing to release some sort of tension. I heard a message today. I can't remember it because I heard the message, but I wasn't really tuning into it. So I'm gonna say what I feel like I remember. Well, what I do remember. It was a woman. She was speaking on some sort of ailment that she had within her body. And she said that she had this ailment within her body. She didn't know why at first, but then she discovered that she had this ailment because she was holding on to so much stress and so much tension and so much negativity that it festered and it grew into dis-ease or disease within the body. And once she started voicing how she felt, voicing her opinions, voicing her emotions, her feelings, she started feeling better. Not even going to take different medications or anything. She went within. So yeah, that could be a message for someone that if you start feeling bad, you start having these issues within your body. Try and turn like okay, yeah. I guess not. I guess I know I have to put this disclaimer out there that I am not a doctor. So if you feel bad and you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. But if you try all that you can try, you've done all that you can do, go within, heal from within. I just heard stay focused. Stay focused on the truth is what I just heard. Speak your truth. When you make your mind up to do something, I'm hearing that there's no stopping you, but it takes you a second, especially if it's a hard choice, a hard decision. It takes you a second to make your mind up. You might be indecisive sometimes. You might be in the energy of people pleasing more than you should. Remember, don't put anyone else's happiness before your own. Don't put up with things just for comfortability. Shoot. I did that for so long that it didn't matter how much I exercised, it didn't matter how much I ate healthy, I still would feel bad. It didn't even matter how much rest I got, I still would feel drained and drowsy dealing with situations that I was not meant to deal with just for comfortability or just for people pleasing. And you can remove yourself from comfortability, even if it's hard, even if you get to a space where you feel unstable. You can remove yourself from that toxic environment or from a toxic environment or a situation or what have you, whatever it is, removing yourself from something that is unaligned with how you want to feel or how you want to live your life. And even though you're unstable or unsteady, you will still feel high vibrational. You will still feel good because you don't have this anchor weighing you down anymore. I just keep hearing message. It's going to be okay. The fear of the unknown, that shit is real. But don't let it hold you back. Don't let it stop you from making decisions for your future, for a brighter future, for a greater life. There's more out there for you than what you see right in your face, right in front of you, than what you've been experiencing. Even there's even more out there for you than you expect. You just don't realize how divine your life's mission is. And your life's mission can be very divine, and you don't really have to do anything but live your life and be yourself and do what you feel guided to do. It's like living your truth, living in your authenticity. That's all you have to do. That's all some people have to do as a mission here on this planet to heighten the vibration, is to just be yourself, follow your own dreams, follow your own goals. Just doing that can break generational curses. It can build generational wealth just by being yourself. You don't have to get out there and be a public speaker or anything like that. You can just live your life. And living your life, living in your truth will make you shine so bright spiritually that people see you, people notice it, and it makes them want to shine bright. Just your energy, just your high vibration will be enough. It's like you'll plant a seed within other individuals who may be going through something tough, or they just needed some motivation, and then they see you and your high vibe and they're like, dang, if they can feel good, I know I can feel good then. Why do I have to feel bad if I can encounter people who feel good? Because if they can have it, I can have it. 100%. The number three is definitely significant. Something about 3 years, three people, or three strikes, or a third try. I'm hearing also a third trimester. Third time's a charm. Threes could be significant. Also, that show charm just came up as well. So, you know, I feel like there's a group of three, and you all have your own unique thing that you bring to the group. But it seems like it's somebody that really sticks out. Like, it's like if people saw y'all hanging together out in public, they'll be like, okay, I see why them two together, but why that third person in the mix? Just by looking, not by like not getting to know the three of you, but just by looking at you, people are like, okay, they vibe, but what's this third person? And they just don't know that you have your own unique style. This third person, or the one that stands out the most, it could be you or the third, another, somebody else in the group, but they have their own unique style, but the energy is familiar. This is a kindred spirit. That message came out. It's a song coming up. I don't know, but it's coming up. It's what is it? All alone on a Sunday morning, outside I see the rain is falling. What's that song? All cried out. Inside I'm slowly dying, but the rain will hide my crying, crying. Okay. I remember that song used to just, I used to be emotional, and that song just made me even more emotional. It just made me go on and cry. That song just, oh, my tears will burn the pillow. Set this place on fire, 'cause I'm tired of your lies. All I needed was a simple hello. But the traffic was so noisy that you could not hear me cry. Ooh, that feels like love. Like somebody might be having a hard time in love, gave you my love and pain. My body never knew such pleasure. My heart never knew such pain. Mm-mm. Not the whole song want to come out. Okay, that's all cried out. I think it's Allure and 112, but don't quote me. Just Google all cried out. Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there are other versions. So just find the one that you like and listen to it. So, okay. So what's coming out from that song and that message of the group of three and that third person that stands out? It feels like there's like some sort of like third party situation in the sense of somebody cheating. It's like a couple and things are already rocky between y'all, but there's also an energy of a third person, a extra body in the connection that doesn't belong. And that's why it stands out so uniquely. It's like it's not supposed to be. If you're in a connection and it's not agreed upon that we're open. Mm-hmm. Now I'm all cried out over you. Somebody finna end that though, huh? Never wanted to see things your way. Have to go astray. Oh, why was I such a fool? Yeah, cause you was a fool. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, but I ain't kidding. But sometimes you can self sabotage in a situation where you just make the wrong moves, you take the wrong steps, and sometimes that can be in a relationship where you might step outside of it. It's not always. It is most times, but it's not always about your actions or your mistakes. It's about what you do after them, how you reconcile. I'm hearing how you are a man of your word. I'm still hearing that song, y'all. So what I feel like is it's something that's been lingering for a while. It's been something that has weighed heavily on a connection. It's in the back of somebody's mind 24/7. It's all you think about. It's all you worry about. It's all you stress about. Somebody may be thinking about how to get out of a connection. You could be the cheater or the cheatee, but somebody's thinking about how to get out of a connection unscathed. Somebody's thinking about how to get out of a connection, but still hold on to their funds as well. That should be the last thing on your mind. I mean, I guess it's easy to say that should be the last thing on your mind, but I feel like somebody sticks in a connection that they're no longer aligned with because of money or a home situation or some kind of stability, whether it be physical or mental or emotional. Someone sticks around when you can worry about that after the fact. I just keep hearing him say, never wanted to see things your way. I had to go astray. Why was I such a fool? Now I see the grass is greener. Is it too late for me to find my way home? How could I be so wrong? Leaving me all alone. So, okay, this is turning into. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna disconnect from that message. there is an energy. I'm feeling it's like two. It's an energy of somebody who is cheating, and they're just we just gonna call it like a TIE is. They're just a dog. But there's also this energy of somebody who's cheating, but it's like they don't know any other way. They don't know how to get out of the connection without hurting this person. So obviously they still love that person, but it's not a compatible connection. And I feel like they've tried to make it work. They want to make it work, but it's just not working. And they don't know what to do. You know what to do, or they know what to do. It's just hard. So when something's so hard, you don't even when the alternative is so hard, you don't even want to think about it. You don't even want to give it a thought. But that's exactly what you need to do. The thing you could be avoiding doing in the first place is the exact thing that you've been called or guided to do. And it's going to take for you to get some courage to get to grow some balls to get your huevos together to move forward and for both sides to be happy. I feel like yes, things are going to be hard after the disconnection. Things are going to be hard, hearts are going to be broken, but shit happens. I know that sounds kind of heartless, but shit happens. That's life. Sometimes that message is coming up again, but sometimes you make a temporary situation permanent, and then it goes on so long that you just feel like you're stuck in it, and you're never stuck. You always have a choice. It's always free will, but you just have to have the guts to make the choice, make that change, like Michael Jackson said. For others of you, this is about a job. It's not about a romantic situation. It's about work. It's about career. If there's something that you're like on the fence about in the career field, it might be something that you currently do and it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't fulfill you, or maybe it's the people around you or something like that, but it doesn't fulfill you. You're not happy at this job and you got your eyes on something else. It may seem like to others it's a hobby. It may seem like it's just something you do on the side, but I feel like you're fearful on making this the forefront of your career. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it'll bring in enough finances. You don't know if it'll create the wealth that you're trying to build, but will it make you feel good? Will you trust your path? Will you trust your heart? Do you feel like your heart will ever steer you wrong? Your heart keeps calling to this other job or this other career path. Do you feel like your heart will steer you wrong? Like it's just calling to go here just to throw you under the bus? Or are you just fearful of change? Are you just fearful of the unknown? I'm hearing to step into the unknown. Is that from Frozen? Into the unknown? I don't know. Something about the color purple or black cats could be significant, or both. I'm they say I'm hopeless as a penny with a hole in it. That song is coming up. I don't know if you've seen a coin with a hole in it, or I don't know, but something about that is significant, or something, or it may be deeper than that. It may be like more metaphorical about a hole in your finances. Maybe you feel like, okay, this could lead somewhere, but at first it's gonna lead me. I'm gonna be putting more money out than I pull in, and that's okay. That's how most businesses start anyway. You don't just become a millionaire at the very beginning of starting a business. I mean, I know it was possible, or it is possible. I mean, there's always, like I said, there's always exceptions to rules, but you got to work for it. You got to work through it, get grounded in it, and then that's when all of the success comes in. It's possible to be rich overnight. That's very possible, but it's not always the case. You have to be willing to fight for it. Take that chance. And it's always easier if you got a support circle around you. Or if you just know a good loan officer. But I do feel like you're going to be successful. I feel no matter where, no matter where you are in this message, if it's love, if it's finances, whatever, the overall energy is that you're going to be successful after it's going to be something hard that comes along, a hard choice, a hard decision, a hard experience, and then the transformation, then slow movement because you're going to be adjusting, you're going to fluctuate between feeling high and feeling low. And then once you get grounded, once you get to a space where you feel empowered, everything is going to be successful. And how quickly it happens depends on you and the work that you do internally. So it's all on you. It's all on you, boo. Let's see if there are any more messages. I keep hearing the word subliminals. So maybe you might need to find some good subliminals on YouTube and go to sleep with them or exercise with them or listen to them in the car or throughout your day or something. Something positive, some positive affirmation, something to help you with your vibration. Speak to your spirit team, connect with them. They want to connect with you. Your spirit team wants to talk to you. I see I see a scenario in my mind's eye where it's like they just all sitting around you, they talking amongst themselves, and then like they're like, oh, drop that pencil over there or something, or knock something over. And they knock something over, and then you pay attention, and they're like, ah, we got him, we finally got him. And then you just shake it off like, there wasn't nothing. And they're like, ah. That's a scenario that I see in my mind. But, you know, you know how you associate with your spirit team. If you associate with your spirit team, they want to connect with you. And I know that sometimes that's scary because trust me, I still have moments where I get a bit afraid, but you have to fight through. You have to break through it. Pray about it, or just ask that only positive energy surrounds you, because it can be scary to connect with energies that are disembodied. That can be very scary because you never know who or what you're talking to. That's why you have to be mindful and stay protected. Pray, meditate, that positive energy surrounds you. Your spirit team, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, they're always around you. They're always there to protect you. So just ask to connect with them more deeply, more intimately. If you're interested. If you're not, that's on you. I mean, that's it's totally up to you. They're still there though. They still gonna help you if things get too bad. They still will step in. But for the most part, they cannot interfere unless they are guided by the Most High or unless you ask them for help. So keep that in mind as well. But yeah, those were your messages. I thank you all so much for being here. I send you so much love and so much light. And I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.
Don't know what we made of. Same thing we're afraid of. Might improve us. Yeah, baby.